we kind of started talking about ethics a little, and this is kind of a segue into that. You know, now it becomes that fine line of what's ethical in the way of treating a patient. You can, as much as I hate to say it, but there are a lot of people in the world who just love to be angry at people. And I don't know why. It's just the way they are. I can't say there's no law against that. It prevents anyone from coming back to you unless you like the abuse. And there are some people who like that as well. You know, when I go to somebody, whether it's a plumber or electrician, and I invite them into my house, I don't want them yelling at me for 15 minutes about how this wiring was done wrong. I just like you to fix the problem.
For my case, when I used to get my glasses, these people said, "Oh my God, your prescription is very strong." I don't want to hear that darn things. I'm here to get my darn glasses. I don't need your comments. What have you done with your eyes? Um, I give you a darn business.
Genetics.
That's
I don't
that's
know.
no, it's mine is generic. It's inherited from my father. But nobody like to hear that though. Oh my God, what happened to you? No, they said that. Either those are glasses plays, but you still have to treat more professionalism before, be a little bit more not judgmental to the
Yeah.
patients. Oh my God, you gain weight again? I thought I treat you for a couple times for losing weight. You cannot say that though. Oh, you Some people will say that, really. Some acupuncturists will criticize you're overweight. Your knee gonna get busted. I tell you to lose some weight, but you're not listening to me. That's to me, you spend a lot of energy wasted by lecturing the patients. One, the patient might not come back. If the patient does come back, the treatments might not be that great anyway because you're treating the patients, your mind's so pissed off that all my hard work, I helped you lost 10 pounds, now you gain it back in the next day. Uh, I just don't know how you treat patients like that.
Well, you said it. You refer them out because if they're not going to
Yeah.
listen to you, there's not much you can do to help them at that point. But see, once again, there's this thing between professionalism and tough love too. You know, if you're treating the person constantly for weight loss and they're not paying attention to anything that you're telling them, they just become a difficult patient later, which is again, it wastes a lot of your energy.
Some people might think, oh, it's money making, and this patient keep coming back.
Yeah,
But
but
long term wise, it's not good for your practice.
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it, yeah. Because one patient, if she or he come to you in the morning time, it just ruin your whole day. Well, it depends on certain people. For me, I had different emotions for different patients.
It's true.
I can be very happy because the person is very happy, or I can be very professional, or I can be goofy. Yeah, it depends. I have different personality for different patients. Why? I believe because I customize to cater to different patients. Of course, the singers I had to treat with respect and more maturity.
Yeah.
In contrast to high school kids or early college kids, students, I joke around with them. Or I could be super serious. It depends. If the patient don't want to speak, so I don't talk. Beginning when I go work in different places, I'm kind of quiet. Why? Is because I don't know anybody, including the workers or patients' personality. Are they approachable? Are they nasty? Are they angry all the time? I just observe. I remember in school one time, one of the professors mentioned, oh my God, Tony, after the 3 years, he's mentioning, wow, Tony is so different. 3 years ago, he was so quiet and stuff. Now he can talk. He's not shy of talking and doing things. In my mind, like, yeah, well, it's a different place. I don't know how other professors' personality, so I don't know if they approachable or not. So I tend to be quiet, but it's real easy to be quiet. You don't have to get conflict with anybody. Just walk away. But that's not good for business, for your clinic. If you want to the patients to come back, you have to be more approachable. You have to express your knowledge. Staying quiet, yeah, okay. It's like a dead end conversations. You will not have that special bond, and the healing process to me is not. It will not be as greater as talking to them and learning their lifestyle. That's just me. People out there have different points of view, but what works for me might not work for everyone. And to me, I have to be more approachable. Is because I have a high standard and high goals of what I want to achieve. It's okay to be quiet, but too quiet is not good. Too chatty is not good. It's just balance. The major thing is balance. Oh, we were talking about boundaries, right? Before about professionalisms of when you draw the line. Uh, where you mentioned about going to the patient's home. In the past, I really don't like that. For reason is because one, I'm a man. If I go to female houses, that's a trouble for me. If they scream and sexual harassments or something happen, uh, I'm screwed. That's what my fear the most. That's
Yeah.
why I don't do house call. One is because my license is too new, and two, I don't know how to defend that. If the door's closed, no witness, no partner or assistants that coming with you, and you're a guide, if she tried to make a move and you said no, she doesn't like that, and she just report you. Then what happened? We lost a lot. For men, we do lose a lot. I do know a couple people in the past. They cross their boundary. They cross their line. They have a relationship with their patients or students or workers.
Mhm.
At the end, it doesn't turn out to be a good ending because your family structure will be destroyed. You're a single guy, okay, but if you marry, you have to think uh, 3 or 4 times before you make that moves or in a single movement because your children, if you have children, if not your partners, your spouse, or that commitment all works that try to structure a family. Is it worth it to be ruined? If you don't like your partner's file divorce, be it that misunderstanding, then I think it could be healthier relationships. If not, no matter what, most of the time the men will do something that it's not the norm.
Mm.
It looks very ugly around other people. The society will always say, okay, you're the man, you cheat, you're not a good person, you're not a good husband. But you say, hey, I'm going to get divorced with my wife. I don't have any relationship with her. Well, get the divorce first. And also, you're not supposed to have any relationship with students or patients. Patients, I think that's 5 years or 10 years that you discharge. Then you can go with patients because they're afraid that patients have forced love because you show compassion, you treat her. That she felt that my husband is not listening to me, but you listen to me. That's a force of love. At the end, that relationship doesn't last.
Hmm.
You destroy your family. Yeah, I think she's my soulmate. After a year or two, guess what? She's not your soulmate. You just destroy everything. You lost both women, Stephen, and your family. So I'm not sure how other people's out there thinks. You could actually make a comments on the. Do we have we're able to have people to do comments, right, Robert?
Yep.
So questions, comments, suggestions. Just don't bash us.
Yeah. Well, we ask this every time and we only getting a minimal amount of views anyway. So
Hey, we work on the
good.
view.
Yeah,
Just
we
that,
get one day we'll be up there in the triple digits.
one day, once we have the clinic of our own, that might be easy.
Yeah.
But right now it's very hard because we want to do a lot of demonstrations, but it's because it's not in a clinic setting. It's harder to do.
Yeah.
Homes, if we don't have much of space, no equipment. One day, so originally I was thinking to use my workplace, but that wasn't a great idea. I was thinking to do podcasts in my workplace.
Yeah, we started there too.
Yeah, but then he's not interested in it. I'm like, okay, still to this day he's not interested in it. Will never be.
We'll get to that point.
Yeah.
All right.
And next time we're going to talk about the AI marketing, right?
Yeah, that was a very interesting article I saw in one of the acupuncture newspapers recently. And it does kind of fit in what we talked about here today, especially along the ethical point of view. Because many people believe that AI in itself is unethical.
Right now we might think that way, but near the future soon, things will change. Bad thing we don't have HIPAA anyway.
Yeah.
The only reason we have HIPAA is because of our president. Information got spread because of his information. If our information thing was, I say, who cares? How many times our data being breached? Like the
Oh
credit
gosh,
companies. I had the life
a
insurance
lot.
companies. Then I have social security company, social security departments. I'm like, wow, alarm letters. They ask, oh, please sign up for the lifetime lifelines or wherever the credit thing. I'm like, oh, I guess I better do it now because so many times being breached. And really, you cannot get any settlements from them. I think, oh, maybe I should not enroll, but you're still not going to get any money from them. If so, you might get some pennies if they have class suits. You're not going to get 100K or so, or even 1K. Not even $100.
No.
So I thinking, I just better just to sign up for the credit report because I do know that some people got my information, including certain workplace. They doing a lot of crazy things. I better see if any of my information be pop up somewhere. So we gonna wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. Good morning or good night.
Good night. Everybody have a good night, and we'll possibly see you next week.
Thank you for listening.